Here are the top 10 bowl streaks in college football ranked by their likelihood to end in the 2025 season. Starting at number 10, least likely to end is the Georgia Bulldogs' 28-year bowl streak, which is the longest active streak in college football. They have a very high ceiling. They're operating at a very high level as a program. They will not be missing a bowl game this year. At number 9, we have Clemson, who's riding a 20-year bowl streak right now. This will not be the year where it ends in the ACC. It's going to be easier for them to get to a bowl game anyways, and they project to be past that a contender this year. Coming in at number 12, we have Ohio State, who rides a 12-year bowl streak. They're a team that's still very talented despite losing both of their coordinators and a bunch of key contributors. They're not going to miss a bowl game this year either. At number 7, we have Alabama, who's guarding a 21-year bowl streak. Last season, we saw what a disaster season was for them, and they weren't even close to missing a bowl game. They'll probably be better this season and be even further from missing a bowl. At number 6, we have the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It's been 8 years since they've missed a bowl game, and we've seen the disaster that can occur with Notre Dame. It was when Brian Kelly was at the helm, but you get the sense that under Marcus Freeman, a lot more stability at this point in time to where it's not very likely they'll miss a bowl game, especially with their schedule looking the way it is this season. At number 5, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, where I think they just have a very high, solid floor, especially for a team that's not a national title contender. So their 12-year bowl streak not likely to come to an end, even in the worst-case scenario this year. Coming in at number 4, we have the Oregon Ducks, where it might seem a little disrespectful to have them above Iowa, but Kirk Ferentz just does not miss bowl games, and Oregon has missed one more recently than the Hawkeyes, and they're undergoing a lot of new this season. They've got to prove they can reload instead of having to rebuild in a year like this. At number 3, we have Memphis. They've made a bowl game for 10 straight seasons, and it might seem a little disrespectful to have them this high on the list. There is just a lot of newness, some things turning over for them this season to where it could happen, but it says a lot more about how high the floors are for some of the other teams on this list. At number 2, it's the second longest active streak in college football, 26 years for Oklahoma. It almost came to an end last season, and this year I think it's in jeopardy again with Oklahoma churning a lot of things, trying to find ways to have success, but it feels like if things go south, they could go pretty south, and Oklahoma could definitely miss a bowl game. But coming in at number 1, we have the Marshall Thundering Herd. They've made a bowl game for 8 straight seasons. Their roster got completely shredded this offseason. They bring in Tony Gibson, who hopes to turn things around, but there's a chance he can't do it in 1 year, and I think Marshall, more likely than not, may miss a bowl game this year.